Check, check, 1, 2.
To be thinking about tax planning, you can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carls, Nathan Jansen, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Welcome to this broadcast of Sports on Central Illinois Sports on YouTube. This game brought to you by the First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Real Net and Twine, Bowler's Universe, Pike County Express, Pike County Concrete and LSSD Trucking, the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield, Pike County Lumber Company, Abney Home Improvement, Pike Feeds, Geared Up Custom Apparel, Refreshment Services Pepsi in County Market in Pittsfield, Tim Waters Concrete. Also brought to you by John Petty & Sons Construction, Great Rivers Bank, Lanham Chiropractic, Logan Ag, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Illini Community Hospital, Crash Queen, PCRE Incorporated and Auction Service, also Damon Plumbing and B&R Heating and Air Conditioning, State Farm Insurance Agent Rod Prentice, Cascom, the City of Pittsfield, Carnes Communication, Pressures on You in Camp Point, the Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene, Dear Wester Grain, Derek Harris, your Edward Jones representative, Nucci's and the Bird Coffee House, Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Niebuhr Funeral Home, Best Systems Builders, Little Jess Motors in Quincy. Also by Matt Hughes, your channel seedsman, FBFM Jesse Shootman, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, Hamilton Funeral Home, Helena Ag and Brian Obert, Jersey Bar and Grill, Williams Auto Sales, The Rustic Market, Griffin Signs in Time, TJ's Trucking Service, and Brian Dickhoot Trucking in Camp Point. Now let's go to the broadcast of Central Illinois Sports.
And good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports, live tonight at Bolshoi Gymnasium on senior night as the 10-10 Pittsfield Saukees play host to the 5-20 Western Wildcats. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hull. Thomas Hull alongside tonight. Jake along as well, manning the camera here on the Central Illinois Sports feed. And this is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll tell you about the seniors that they're honoring here at Bolshoi Gym. We'll talk more about the matchup and have some keys to the game. It's all coming up on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Back with you after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house. Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This is Cammie and Joe. They are the sales force for Cascom Business and Residential Services. You may see them in your community, offering deals and services from Cascom. At Cascom, we understand your concerns about potential scams. Our courteous and professional sales team will always present identification when visiting with you. If for any reason you have questions or concerns, please contact us at 1-800-252-1799.
Thanks, and we'll be seeing you.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
Pike Feeds is a locally owned and operated feed mill in Pittsfield. We know and understand the passion you have for your livestock. That's why for the past 30 years, we've served our customers with quality products such as premixes, supplements, and complete feeds for multiple livestock species. Pike Feeds in-house nutritionists will create a nutritional program to ensure maximum performance of your operation. Stop by 1250 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-5656.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, and Liberty. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve you with all of your banking needs. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Senior night, they're recognizing the pep band, anthem singers, cheerleaders, Saukettes, and boys basketball players The pep band participants are Marissa Burdick, the daughter of Sonny and Carissa Burdick, Shayna Harrison, the daughter of Teresa Harrison and Barry Geisendorfer, Forrest Mangum, the son of Neil Mangum and Kenny and Carrie Baker, Emma Puterbo, the daughter of Josh and Kara Puterbo, Taylor Scott, the daughter of Jason and Erica Scott, Douglas Smallwood, the son of Nathan and Tony Johnson, Ranley Springer, the son of Trent Springer and Mandy Springer, and the stepson of Amy Springer, Adelaide West, the daughter of Gary and Denise West, Stone Winchin, the son of Darren and Shelley Winchin. The single anthem singer they're honoring this evening, Keaton Jacks, the son of Jim and Chris Jacks. Cheerleader seniors are Nicole Cooley, the daughter of Brian and Susan Cooley, Cadence Haskins, the daughter of Amanda Haskins and Wesley Haskins, and Reagan Wellman, the daughter of Tom Wellman and Benita Wheeler Passmore. And Reagan is also a member of the pep band. Saukettes that they're honoring this evening, Natalie Hobbs, the daughter of Kirby and Michelle Hobbs. Natalie's also a member of the pep band and an anthem singer. Maddie McCartney, the daughter of Michael and Crystal McCartney, and Emma Sachs, the daughter of Matt and Faith Sachs. Emma is also a member of the pep band. The Saukettes will be participating in the IDTA state finals tomorrow in Springfield. We wish them the best of luck there. The boys basketball manager is Bradley Gratton, the son of Richard and Angie Gratton. Bradley is also a member of the pep band for the Saukees. And then the boys basketball players they'll be recognizing here in just a few moments will be Marco Ballinger, the son of Alicia Ballinger, Jess Hayden, the son of Jack Hayden and Angie Hayden, Carter Clapp, the son of Josh and Nikki Clapp, Keller Personette, the son of Mark Personette and Marlena Braungart, TJ Reel, the son of Rick and Tracy Reel, Nate Scranton, the son of Eric and Lisa Scranton. Nate is also a member of the pep band, and Bobby Stout, the son of Rob and Iva Stout. So 7 basketball players, seniors for the Saukees. One of the larger classes they've had in a while here, really with all the participants. A good crowd on hand here tonight for this contest between Pittsfield and Western. These two teams played the very first game of the season. Pittsfield won that contest handily, but I think you'll see a closer contest in this matchup here tonight. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll step aside to hear from some of the sponsors helping to bring this game to you tonight on Central Illinois Sports. Back with more after this.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carls, Nathan Jansen, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
Where do you go before the game, during the game, or after the game? It's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point. They invite you to stop by after the game tonight. They'll have a limited menu of food for 30 minutes after the game. Join them on Mondays 4 to 11, kitchen open till 9. Closed Tuesdays. Wednesdays they feature smoked meat. Try the wings, the best around. For a cold drink and great food, it's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point on the south side of the track. Stop by before the game, during the game, or after the game at Jersey's in Camp Point.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Applying for a loan, it's never been easier than it is right now with our friends at Great Rivers Bank. Their online loan application, very easy to use and informative. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to their helpful loan officers as well. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. The Saukees senior basketball team has just been introduced, and I believe they'll name their Saukees Award winner here in just a moment as Brad Tomave. He said Scott Bacon won that one game. That's one too many. Got to get back here before people start getting ideas. But glad to see Coach Tomave back on the sideline. And I know always good to have senior night here at Volschel Gym in front of probably the biggest crowd of the season we have seen to this point. They're going to name their Saukees Award winner. We're kind of hanging tight and seeing if we can pick that up for you as well. I don't want to take an early guess or anything, but I think I might be able to guess this one, Thomas, but I don't want to steal Brad Tomave's thunder. I'll tell you that Rick and Tracy Reel are going to be the winners, and very well deserved.
Could not be a more deserving couple in Pittsfield.
They have been part of the Saukees program for a number of years. Started back with Clint and Brad and Nick, and now TJ, and he's the last hurrah here for the Reels. And they've been involved that entire time, and tell you what, that's going to be big shoes to fill for somebody, and somebody's going to figure out that there's a lot of work that was put in over the years, and really nobody knew much about it. But glad to be able to see them honored here this evening, and very, very much deserved and appreciated are Rick and Tracy Reel. We're on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We step aside. Both teams will take the court in preparation for this contest. We're pretty close to the end of the season, folks. Next week is it. Regionals start a week from tomorrow. We'll talk more about that next.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build. Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more. At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes would like to get a huddle started in your community or get you involved as a booster in the huddles that are already in your community. Go to westernilfca.org. That's westernilfca.org to find out more, or give me a call at 217-473-5151. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes, working to bring Jesus Christ into your lives and your students' lives in our area.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. We alluded in the last section that the postseason will start a week from tomorrow. That's right, they've taken the regionals. They're starting them on Saturday now. And get this, from next Saturday until boys basketball is over, which is the weekend of March I think it ends maybe March 13th, March 14th, March 12th, all right? So the state tournament's the 10th, 11th, and 12th. So from next Saturday, the 19th through the 12th, there are only 9 days when boys basketball will be played in the state of Illinois in all 4 classes. And 3 of those are the state tournament. Because with moving the state tournament to where all 4 classes will play at the same time, they've also put all of those games on the exact same days. So every regional will go Saturday, Wednesday, Friday. Every single sectional will be played on Tuesday and Wednesday. All of the supers, and then Friday, of course, all of the supers will be played on the Tuesday, and then they're going to the state tournament. Why they couldn't stagger that out a little bit and say, hey, you know, the 3A, 4A tournament didn't start till Friday, so their super's going to be Tuesday, maybe move the 1A, 2A to Monday, or move the 3A, 4A to Wednesday, move the other one to Tuesday. Maybe stagger them out, spread them out a little bit so you weren't trying to jam it all into 9 days, 3 of them which are the state tournament. I don't know. It probably looked good in a boardroom somewhere, but we do know that regionals in our area on the 1A side, Griggsville Perry will host a regional. That's where this Western team will play. They'll actually play at Griggsville Perry. That's another thing they've changed. If you're the higher seed in the first round games, you host. So Griggsville Perry will host. They were hosting the regional anyway, but for example, North Green is going to play West Central, and they'll play at Winchester in that contest. The winner, and then Pleasant Hill is going to play at Payson. The winner of the first contest, which will be Western and Griggsville Perry, will play Liberty. The winners of games 2 and 3, favored would heavily, you would say, would be West Central and Payson would play at 7:30 on that Wednesday. Then the championship game will be on that Friday. Also the Calhoun Regional, Bunker Hill will be at Raymond Lincolnwood, Mount Olive at Greenfield. Calhoun will be at Carrollton. Edwardsville Metro East Lutheran is the high seed there. And that regional will also be played Saturday, Wednesday, Friday. If you're wondering to yourself, well, where is Brown County in that mix? Well, Brown County actually goes a completely opposite direction. They and Camp Point Central and Southeastern kind of went to the other side in the Bushnell Prairie City Regional. That'll include Spoon River Valley and Brown County. Again, we played them out Sterling next Saturday at 2 o'clock. West Prairie will be at Illini Bluffs next Saturday. Minden Unity will be at Camp Point Central next Saturday. And Bushnell will be at Lewistown. The winners will play on Wednesday. The championship game will be on Friday. If you're looking for those Southeastern Suns, they go all the way from Augusta to Mason City, Illini Central. Other teams in their regional will be South Fulton, Illini Central, Delavan, Hartsburg, Emden, Greenview, and Havana. The other part of the area on the 1A side will play at the Pawnee Regional. And that will include South County, Springfield Calvary, Pawnee, Jacksonville Route, Springfield Lutheran, New Berlin, and Triopia in that matchup. The one side feeds into the North Green sectional. The other side feeds into the Abington Avon sectional. The Super will be at the Jacksonville Bowl. This Saukee team will play in the Beardstown Regional. They'll actually host a game here at Voschel Gym next Saturday against West Hancock. That game is scheduled to be at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Other teams there, Rushville will play at Quincy Notre Dame. Beardstown will be at Illini West. Pleasant Plains will play the winner of the Saukees and West Hancock. The winner of Rushville, Quincy Notre Dame, and Carthage, Illini West, and Beardstown will play at 7:30 on that Wednesday. And then the championship will be on that Friday. The other regional for some of our area teams, North Mac will be at Athens. Midwest Central will be at Auburn. Porta will play the winner of that North Mac Athens game. Macomb will go to Porta. They'll play the winner of that Midwest Central Auburn game, with the winners playing on Friday night in a regional hosted at Porta. The sectional for that group is at Stamford Olympia, and the super sectional is at the Bank of Springfield Center in Springfield, also known as the Springfield Civic Center. So if you're thoroughly confused, just go to ihsa.org and you'll be able to look at it there. But every class, all of them, will be played at the exact same time. The girls' regionals will start tomorrow. We'll have the Lady Saukees for you at 4 o'clock as they play host to East Alton Wood River. The winner goes on and plays in the Roxana Regional on Monday. So quite the geography that those teams could see. The other option for the Lady Saukees would have been the Hillsboro Regional. So either way, you were going to see some windshield time. The Wildcats of Western, the Saukees of Pittsfield, out of the court warming up in preparation for this boys basketball matchup. We'll talk more about it on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
When you're ready to make your dream kitchen a reality, find inspiration at Pike County Lumber in Pittsfield. It starts with a 3D design so you can see your kitchen from every angle. Each detail, from the flooring to the countertops to the cabinets, are designed for your lifestyle. The team will explain the strengths of each product so your finished kitchen will last for generations. Whatever your needs, an island for entertaining, no maintenance quartz countertops, storage for all your seasonal items. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Hi, I'm Tammy Brewer. My husband and I are the owner and operators of Nucci's Bar and Restaurant. At Nucci's, we feature salmon, steaks, burgers, sandwiches, all Italian specialties made from our own recipes. You are guaranteed a high-quality, delicious meal every time you visit. People come from all over to dine in. We have live music on the weekends, which adds to the relaxing environment here. You can check out our Facebook page for our entertainment schedule. We recently opened a second business, Brewed Coffee House and Eatery. There we offer handcrafted beverages like lattes and macchiatos and cappuccinos. And we also specialize in paninis and salads and subs, and we even have ice cream. We're excited to provide another restaurant that serves the needs of our community. Come on down. We look forward to serving you.
Here at Little Jess, we're grateful to our community for letting us serve you for over 50 years. Supporting area schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. After an uncommon year, we couldn't be happier to see our athletes back in action and communities gathering in person to cheer them on. Our promise for the next 50 years is the same as it's been for the last 50, to meet our community's needs with a low-pressure experience, fair price, and family atmosphere. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Pittsfield and Western. Senior night for the Saukees. They still do have one more home game. It's next Tuesday against Calhoun before they finish the season on the road Thursday at Liberty. And then we'll play, of course, at home in that regional contest against West Hancock. But 7 seniors, Thomas, for this Saukee program. And that's 7 guys that put in a lot of hours in the gym over their course of their career.
Well, you've seen a lot of these guys, not only just in basketball, and you'll continue to see them. I mean, you saw them in football, you'll see them in baseball, but all these guys working hard the whole year round, trying to get better and really compete here. And it's really shown, and they've improved a lot over the year. And you got to be proud of a group like this.
The Saukees coming off of a big win in overtime against Jerseyville here on Wednesday night. In the game, they trailed by as many as 14 points, but did things down the stretch to tie it up, and they were able to win that contest. And a game-winning basket by Jess Hayden is only 2 points of the game. And you never know, Thomas, when you're the guy who, maybe call the fawn or maybe have it come to you to take a shot at a winning basket.
Yeah, sometimes the ball just falls into your hands, and, you better get ready for the moment because the moment's coming. And Jess was certainly ready, made a big shot, and it's something I think he'll hang on to for a while. But, way to come out and be a competitor.
Nate Scranton had 25 points in that contest, and at times just kind of took over the game. Pretty impressive for a guy who's about 5'8".
Yeah, Nate's got the aura of consistency around him. He's always going to stay calm. He's always going to have his head in the situation and know where he's going with the ball, know where he's going no matter what's happening around him. And he has a habit of making people around him better. He seems to be somebody that, regardless of not being the 6'4" guy, he's out there making a difference in the game every single time he has his hands on the ball.
This Wildcat squad is 5-20 on the season, but we saw some good things from them in the junior varsity contest, and really they're overall just a very young team.
Yeah, and the great thing about being young as a team is you get to see a lot of these guys back in the next year, and they've had a whole year of playing varsity basketball under their belt. So lots of improvement to be made and lots of steps that they've taken already this year. So looking for them in the future.
We're here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Let's step aside for a timeout. We'll take a look at keys to the game next.
Stoppers of Pike County is a program designed to allow members of the community to provide anonymous information about criminal activity without fear of reprisal or reluctance to get involved. By utilizing Crime Stoppers, a person can provide crime-solving assistance, cash rewards available up to $1,000. Callers will receive a personal code which is used to pay cash rewards if their information leads to an arrest. See something, hear something, say something. 217-285-1500 to leave your tip. Be sure to check out our Facebook page.
Pikeland Motors, located on the east side of the square in Pittsfield, is the place to go for your next new or used vehicle purchase. Plus, they have great service after the sale. Call Pikeland Motors at 285-2196. And after your trip to Pikeland with that new vehicle, head on down to the Riverbank in Florence. Great steak night every Thursday night. The drinks are cold, the food is hot at the Riverbank in Florence, on the banks of the Illinois River, and sometimes in it. Thanks to Doug Daniel and Riverbank and Pikeland Motors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. We hope you've experienced Castiles in Pittsfield sometime in your life. If not, they're just west of the square in Pittsfield. Castiles has top quality paints and home decorative ideas, plus a great selection of greeting cards, ladies' clothing, many great gift ideas, wedding registration, and more. Castiles is a one-stop, fantastic place for you to shop. Why don't you stop by Castiles today, west of the square in Pittsfield? You'll want to stop by soon and often at Castiles.
Back with you live on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Keys to the game in this contest, first of all, for the Western Wildcats, got to take good care of the basketball. And, you know, the thing about it is when they played the Saukees in the first game of the season, Mason Smith had a couple of pretty good looks, and they didn't go down. He's now, you know, still a freshman, but has a full year basically a varsity basketball under his belt. I'd expect some of those shots to go in for him. And had they gone in during that contest, it'd have been a much closer game, at least for the first half of play. Pittsfield kind of pulled away in the second half of that contest. Western's got to be better on the defensive side, too. They've got to play a little more intensity, but a big Western following here tonight. You should think that the Wildcats should be rearing and ready to go and showing that they've made some big improvements throughout the season. If you're the Saukees squad, you got to keep this momentum going that you've got going. It started with the win over Payson Seymour, then a win over Beardstown, and then that win over Jerseyville on Wednesday night. So the Saukees trying to put it together as they're down the home stretch of this regular season. And, they're in a regional that if they win the game against West Hancock, which is not a given by any stretch, West Hancock's a nice team. But if they win that, they go and play against Pleasant Plains. They played the Cardinals pretty well in the first 3 quarters of that contest at their place before the Cardinals kind of pulled away in that game. But I don't think there's anybody in the regional that Pittsfield couldn't play with. There's also nobody in the regional the Saukees couldn't lose to on any given night. So if you come out and play your best basketball like you're hoping to when it comes to postseason play, you kind of put the cards on the table and see what happens. They are getting ready to have the national anthem here this evening. The anthem singer is always doing a great job under the direction of James Felpausch. Great Rivers Bank, they've got locations at Pittsfield, Berry, and Liberty here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Their friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or just making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. A final time out here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, starting lineups, play-by-play, Pittsfield, Western, next on Central Illinois Sports.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service is the best local choice. Phone 217-285-2856. They offer all types of HVAC services on all units. B&R can also service commercial refrigeration units, freezers, coolers. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service. If you're not, they make you cool. Right now as we head to winter, get your heating units checked out. 285-2856. B&R Heating and Cooling in Pittsfield.
Time to meet the starting lineups of this contest. Starting lineups brought to you in part by Illini Express. They are here to serve you at the walk-in medical care when you need it. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on the south side of the square in Pittsfield. For the Western Wildcats, their head coach Curtis Stout turning 30 years old today. They're 5-20 on the year. They'll start the following. At a guard, a 5'9" junior, Zach Rucker. At a second guard, the 6'1" freshman, Mason Smith. And at the third guard, he's a 5'8" senior, Gage Smith. At a forward, a 6'1" senior, Ethan Dixon. And at the other forward, the 6'3" senior, Caden Fessler. Fessler, Dixon, Smith, and Rucker for the Western Wildcats. For the Pittsfield Saukees, Brad Tome's squad is 10-10 on the year. And, well, we're still actually trying to decide who they're going to start tonight, because you know what Coach Tomei told me, Thomas, and I don't know if I've ever heard him say this, the seniors haven't told me yet who started.
You know, there's 7, so I figure a nice game of rock, paper, scissors could make that decision a lot easier.
We'll turn the lights down here at Boschel Gym. The Saukee team 10-10 on the year. They've got a 3-game winning streak under their belt, looking to get over 500 for the first time since around Christmas. With still a couple of games left next week here against Calhoun and on the road against Liberty.
And now the starting lineup for your hometown Saukees. Returning to a 6-foot senior,
Nate Scranton. Scranton had a whale of a game against that Jerseyville squad. 25 points. TJ Reel was also in double digits. He's in the starting lineup tonight for the Saukees at the guard spots. At a third guard, Marco Ballinger's worked his way into the starting lineup. He has really played pretty well for the Saukees. At a forward is the 6'2" senior Bobby Stout playing his best basketball right now. And Carter Clapp. The Saukees were out the services of Clapp the other night. Pittsfield starts the game with 7 players on the court. There'll be a couple of technicals, I think. So they introduce all the seniors. Glad they're able to give them the recognition. It's hard work to go through 4 years of basketball or any athletic contest activity and stick it out. So kudos to these 7. But the 5 that'll stay out on the court: Stout, Clapp, Reel, Scranton, and Ballinger. Saukees in the home white uniforms, red numbers, black trim. The Wildcats are in the visiting black uniforms with the white numbers and a red trim. Mason Smith will jump in the center circle for Western against Bobby Stout from Pittsfield. Sit back and enjoy high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports. The referee steps into the center circle. The tip is up and controlled by the Saukees. They'll have it first on the attack against the man-to-man defense of the Wildcats. Scranton with it on the right wing to Ballinger. Looks to Scranton on the slip. He'll put it up and in for 2, and Pittsfield with an early 2-0 lead on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Scranton picking up where he left off the other night. Dixon with the ball in the backcourt. He and Gage Smith. Works it across to Mason Smith. Mason Smith to Gage Smith between the circles. Just underway in the first period. Pittsfield struck first. Western trying to answer. Gage Smith on the bounce against Ballinger in the man-to-man. Pesters in there with the active hands and feet. Now he's picked it up to Mason Smith right side. He'll get a good look from a 3. It's no good, and TJ Reel grabs the rebound for the Saukees. Outlet pass goes to Scranton into the front court. On the wing to Stout. Looking down low, will give it into Clapp. Clapp puts it up, missed the shot, but they'll say that's because he was hacked by Gage Smith. And 2 shots for Carter Clapp. Gage Smith will pick up his first foul, team first. And Clapp to the free throw line to shoot 2. Carter's first one is too long. The picket fence, Angela Dunham-Burbridge invites you to the picket fence, 1275 West Washington in Pittsfield. They'll be there 10 to 2 tomorrow. They've got over 30 booths for you to choose from at the picket fence in Pittsfield. Klatt's second free throw is a little short, so he missed one long, missed one short. And if Goldilocks was here, she'd knock it down the next time, and maybe Carter will as well. Dixon in the backcourt works it to Rucker in between his hands and Stoneman away. First turnover of the contest. Western Dixon nearly stole it back. Reel gets it in the corner, puts it on the deck on the baseline, and he's bumped and fouled by Caden Fessler. Fessler whistled for the foul, his first team second. Ball out of bounds underneath for the Saukees. 6:52 to play in the first. A 2-0 Pittsfield advantage. Scranton to trigger. Looks for an opening, gets it in the corner to Klatt. Out between the circles, Reel. Now Ballinger, right side Stout. Stout top of the key to Klatt. Over to Scranton on the wing. Off the little screen. They reverse it over to Reel now on the right side. Top of the key, Stout. Dribbles, kicks to Ballinger. 6:32 to play in the first, and early basket for the Saukees on their first possession. That's only 2 points of the game so far. Here's Reel top of the key. He'll let it go from downtown. It's short. Bobby Stout, though, hustles down the offensive board. He'll work it back out front to Scranton. Brad Tommy would like to have seen Stout go aggressively at the basket there. Now he'll aggressively drive in and have the ball stolen away by Fessler. Fessler now loses his footing on the floor after it. Ball loose, a held possession. It will stay with the Wildcats. Or did we get a timeout first? Let's wait and see what we have here. I think we might see a timeout before the tie-up, and we will. 6:08 to play in the first. 2-0 Pittsfield on top of Western. Back with you after this.
On You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Pressure's on you. Highway 24, Camp Point.
6:08 to play in the first. 2-0 Pittsfield on top. Western called the timeout as Caden Fessler was on the floor after the basketball. Gotta like the hustle out of Fessler there to really fight for that possession for his squad. Into the contest for the first time is freshman and Kaysen Tobias for the Wildcats as he replaces Rucker. Ball to Gage Smith. He'll walk it up for the Wildcats. Down just by 2 points now. 6:03 to play in the first. Stout out top playing the defense on him. To Fessler. Skips it right side. Mason Smith for a three in the lead. It's an air ball. And Reel has his second board of the contest. He'll work it to Scranton across the time stripe. Right side Stout gets a touch. Works it out front to TJ Reel. Looked for the pick and roll, wasn't open this time. Now Ballinger, right side Stout. On the wing it goes to Scranton. Top of the key, Bobby Stout. In the corner, Reel. Fakes now, cut off on the baseline. Thought he maybe had an extra step he could have gone with there. Right side Ballinger gets a touch to Scranton in the corner. Ballinger, Stout, they reverse it over to Reel. 5:25 to play in the first. 2-0 here in the top of the first. Shot put up no good. Rebound tipped around. Ballinger keeps it alive. Out to Scranton for the three. It's off the mark. Rebound, Stout had it knocked out of bounds from behind by Dixon, the official tells us. And it'll stay with the Saukees underneath. Jess Hayden and Keller Personette into the game for Pittsfield. They replaced Stout and Ballinger. Scranton to inbound. Looks for an opening. Still trying to get in. Close to 5. Does finally find Reel in the corner. He'll work against Gage Smith. Ball knocked loose for a moment. Thrown out top to Jess Hayden, who had the game-winning basket in overtime on Wednesday night against Jerseyville. Out top Scranton. 5 minutes to play in the first. Still 2-0. Scranton now drives in, puts it up in traffic, and gets it to go. He's got all four for the Saukees and makes it a 4-0 lead. Just under 5 to play in this first period. Gage Smith with it in the backcourt. Throws it near the sideline, right side, Mason Smith. Now back out top, Gage Smith. Left side, Tobias to Dixon in the corner. Puts it on the deck against Personette. Trying a little pull-up jump shot. It's short. And the rebound loose underneath, then grabbed by Scranton. He'll turn and take it the other way for the Saukees. Pushes ahead to Personette. Fakes and travels, and Pittsfield will turn it over for their first time this evening. 4:31 to play in the first. 4-0 Pittsfield on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen 217-320-4320 for all of your residential and commercial trash pickup needs. Tobias with it into the front court, into a double team, throws out of it. Ball knocked loose for a moment, but secured by Dixon. Over to Mason Smith for a three. It's too long. He's 0 for 3 from 3 to start the night. And the rebound to Personette. Hands it off to Scranton. On the wing it goes to Hayden. Top of the key, Reel turns down the three, drives in. Ooh, nice bounce pass down to Clapp. He'll put it up and in for two and give the Saukees a 6-0 lead. Halfway home in this first quarter. Dixon with it in the backcourt to Gage Smith. Gage Smith to Mason Smith, right side. Now he'll get a rhythm dribble and a three, and this time he knocks it down. So he missed his first three, but the confidence to shoot that one and cuts the Pittsfield lead in half. Makes it a 3-point game with 3:40 to play in the first. Scranton right side behind the arc finds Personette off of the screen from Clapp. Hayden down low to Clapp, strong with it. Now shot put up no good as he kind of lost it on the way up, and the rebound to Mason Smith. He'll turn and take it quickly into the front court. Ball kind of bouncing strangely on him. He'll have to pull it back out to Gage Smith. Free throw line Dixon. Extra pass to Bias left side. He'll put it on the deck now. 3:15 to play in the first. Wildcats with a chance to cut it to one or tie it if they make a three here. Gage Smith with it between the circles. Right side to Bias coming off the screen. He'll work it out top to Gage Smith. Kicks to the wing and Fessler for the three and the tie. It's too long. And on the rebound, ball out of bounds, last touch by Dixon. Nolan Daniel and Caden Anstead in for the Saukees. They will replace TJ Reel and Carter Klatt. 3 minutes to play in the first. It's a 6-3 Pittsfield advantage. Saukees have the basketball back in their possession here. Anstead and Daniel both played big minutes against Jersey the other night. Lob down low. Scranton rises, shoots, scores two more. He's got 6. And the lead is an 8-3 lead for Pittsfield. And now the ball knocked out of bounds into the front court by who else? Nate Scranton. He's all over the place right now for Pittsfield. Wildcat basketball, sideline out of bounds in the front court. Dixon will throw a pass, stolen away by Personette. Personette with a larceny, layup at the other end over the front of the rim, and in for two. The senior Personette with his first basket of this affair and makes it 10-3. And now he'll be called for the reach-in foul coming the other way. Personette's first, team first, up against the Saukees. Largest lead of the contest right now for Pittsfield is the 7-point lead. 10-3. 2:30 to play in the opening quarter of action. Gage Smith with it out front. Gets it to Mason Smith. Puts it on the drive. Little floater up, off balance, no good. Gets his own rebound. Out top to Fessler. Over it goes to Tobias. Bounce pass in the paint to Fessler. Got caught underneath the hoop. Shot blocked out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Wildcats underneath. Here comes Brennan Tomhaven and TJ Reel into the game for the Saukees. Hayden and Scranton take a chair. Pittsfield, a rotation about 9 deep so far tonight. I would expect to see Adam Musgrave in as well. And probably Connor Allen as well. Mason Smith with it out front, trying to get hot from downtown, and he rattles this one home. He's got all 6 for the Wildcats and makes it a 10-6 score. He's not afraid to shoot it as the freshman. Down to a 4-point game, just under 2 minutes to play in the first. Personette with it on the wing left side, out top to Reel. Looks for the opening, now he'll put it on the dribble. Looks back door wasn't open, Anstead comes and gets it and travels. He caught it and took a full step with it. Here's Musgrave in. He'll replace Personette for the Saukees. On the other side, we see Blaine Miller into the game for the first time, the 5'10 sophomore for the Wildcats. Wildcats down by 4, but on the attack with 1:40 to play in the first. Gage Smith with it for Western, toward the right wing. Out top, Mason Smith turns down the 3, puts it on the drive. Little floater up is good. He's got all 8. And makes it 10-8, down to a 2-point game. A little 5-0 run by the Wildcats and Mason Smith. Adam Musgrave on the wing. Works it out to Daniel. Looks for the opening underneath. Now to Reel at the free throw line. Down low, tried to force it in. Turnover against the Saukees here as it's stolen away. They're 4th. 1:07 to play in the first. Gage Smith into the front court. It goes to Tobias on the left side. Works it out top to Miller. Reverses it to Gage Smith on the right side of things now. To Dixon, top of the key. He'll try a pull-up jump shot just inside the arc. He finds the mark and ties the game at 10. 10 all here as it's a 7-0 Wildcat run. 47 seconds to play in the first. Brennan Tomhaven, right side to Musgrave. Works it top of the key to Tomhaven. Thought about the 3. Now on the left wing over to Reel. Between the circles, Musgrave reverses it to Daniel on the right side. Out top, Musgrave, dribble drive in, shot up no good, fouled. And he'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul on the Wildcats here is whistled against Mason Smith, his first, team third. And Adam Musgrave, the junior, at the free throw line for the Saukees. Game tied at 10, 29.3 seconds to play in the first. His first is no good. Moose Lodge 420, check them out each Friday for their Friday meal specials. New specials each week. The food's hot, the drinks are cold at Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. Ballinger and Scranton back in for the Saukees. Musgrave trying to make good on the second free throw and give Pittsfield a lead again, and he's able to do so. Makes it an 11-10 score with 27 seconds to play in the first. Dixon in the backcourt finds Gage Smith, now to Mason Smith. To Tobias. He'll throw the bounce pass out to Gage Smith with 15 seconds to play in the first. To Mason Smith, who's got all 10 for the Wildcats. Gage Smith with it, wants to get it back to Mason Smith. Guarded by Scranton. Gives up a lot of height. Here's a three on the way. Smith, good from downtown. He's got all 13. And after one, it's a 13-11 Western Wildcat advantage on top of the Pittsfield Saukees. We have second half play-by-play coming your way after this.
Helena Agra of Camp Point, Illinois is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Camp Point Central football. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agra, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 217-593-7761 for Helena Agra. Helena Agra says, go Panthers! Adney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvements, 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on.
Well, after a quarter, it's a 13-11 advantage for the Western Wildcats. Wildcats will also get the basketball to start the second quarter. It's a 2-point contest. And 11 points for the freshman Mason Smith. He was 0 for his first three from three, but I don't think he's missed since that point. Out top, Mason Smith. Ballinger up on him. Smith now in for another three, no good, as his feet kind of shuffled that time, and the rebound down to Scranton. He'll push it to the front court for the Saukees. Ballinger over to Klatt left side, as Pittsfield has their original starting lineup back on the court. Reel to Klatt. Turns down the three, drives, now kicks to Scranton. Scranton in the lane, little pull-up jumper, it's good. And Nate Scranton with 8, I believe, for the Saukees squad. We're tied at 13 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Tobias and Dixon still in the backcourt. Gets it to Gage Smith, works it across now on the dribble. Left side Tobias, puts it behind the back on the bounce. Right side Mason Smith, another three, it's good again. He's got 14. And makes it 16-13 Western. 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. Ballinger with it on the wing left side. He'll throw it top of the key to Stout. Over to Scranton for a three, trying to answer, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Ballinger has it, and they're going to say is fouled as he fell from his feet. And I think the Pittsfield squad might have caught a break there. Foul called on Kason Tobias as his first, team fourth. Pittsfield will maintain the possession here, down by 3. 6:49 to play in the half. Inbounds pass will come into Klatt. His shot blocked. Rebound down to Tobias. He kind of threw it up for grabs, threw it away. Klatt drives in. A blocking foul called against Ethan Dixon here. Dixon will pick up his first, team fifth. It was on the floor, so it'll be ball out of bounds to Pittsfield again on the baseline. 6:43 to play in the half. 16-13 Western on top here. Scranton to inbound, looking. He'll get it on the wing to Klatt. Back to Scranton in the corner. He'll fire away from downtown. It's too hard. Gets his own rebound, though. Drives in, stays in the air, and scores 2 more. He's got 10 of the Saukees' first 15. He cuts it down to a 1-point game. 16-15, 6:29 to play in the half. Mason Smith with it on the right wing. Works it to Tobias. Tobias will dribble a couple of times. Now to Mason Smith. From the volleyball line, no good. And the rebound down to Tobias on the offensive side. Gage Smith now with the touch. He drives and nearly lost his balance, and he did. I believe maybe double dribble here is the call, and a turnover on the Wildcats. They're fifth. 6:12 to play in the half. Western on top by a single point. Pittsfield on the attack, trying to retake the advantage. Scranton with the basketball, right side finds Stout. Looks out top to Clapp, fakes the pass. Now to Stout on the right side, tries the baseline move. Caught underneath, ball knocked out of bounds by a hustling Kason Tobias. Here comes Keller Personette back into Pittsfield. Stout takes a chair. 5 minutes, 56 seconds to play in the second. Scranton will be the man to throw it in. Looks for the opening, gets it to Reel in the corner left side. Reel off of the screen from Clapp. Ooh, he traveled. Shot put up on the three is good. Reel got away with that one. He kind of hopped with the ball, but he knocks down the tray and makes it 18-16 Pittsfield. The Saukees retake the lead. Now Western will have a turnover as Gage Smith threw it too high for Tobias. And the Wildcats' sixth turnover will get Pittsfield the ball back, a 2-point lead. And the basketball with 5:40 to play in the half. Scranton, he's got the hot hand for the Saukees, 10 of their 18. Out top, Personette. Looks for Reel, left side, another three on the way. Bang, it goes again. And makes it 21-16, Pittsfield. Lead out to 5. They led by as many as 7 in this contest. Smith with the ball in the backcourt. Gage Smith throws it over the top of the defense to Tobias. Got to get Mason Smith a touch. Now the ball tips stolen away. Turnover number 7 by the Wildcats. Ballinger into the front court. Right side Scranton. He'll take off, drive in, lost it on the way in. Somehow got it back underneath. Gets it to Reel on a backdoor cut. He'll put it up and in for 2. Timeout Western as Pittsfield built the lead back out to 7. 4:57 to play in the half. 23-16. Saukees on top back after this.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Growers trust Prairie Land FS to deliver top-performing crop protection products that promise the best performance before, during, and after the growing season. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Pike County Glass has been outfitting homes and businesses with high-quality windows and doors since 1952. We'll work with your schedule and budget to ensure your project is done in an affordable and timely manner. Our team is happy to travel near or far to install your door or window project. Did we mention we also replace auto glass? Please come and see us at 1071 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-4275 for all your glass needs.
4:57 to play in the half. 23-16 the advantage for Pittsfield. They've tied their biggest lead of this contest after trailing by 3 a couple of times. Here's Mason Smith, little pull-up jump shot no good. And TJ Reel skies high for the board. Turns and pushes it into the front court for Pittsfield. Over to Scranton. He'll dribble drive in to the rim. Shot no good. Cleaning up the glass though is Platt. He'll put it in for his second basket of the game. And makes it 25-16. Lead out to 9. Dixon into the front court, Mason Smith. Out to Gage Smith. No relation. To Mason Smith, top of the key, off of the screen. Throws it to Dixon. Now to Gage Smith on the right wing. He'll try to take this man off the dribble. Ball now knocked away by Personette. Actually used the left hand. He's right-handed. Had he used the right hand, it would have been a steal into a layup, possibly a dunk. Here's Jess Hayden back into the game. Sits down Carter Klatt. Ball inbounded to Gage Smith for the Wildcats. They're down by 9. After leading 16-13, Pittsfield's on a 12-0 run. Mason Smith with it out top to Dixon. Over it goes to Gage Smith. Works off the Dixon screen. Has picked up the bounce. To Fessler between the circles. He travels. He drugged the pivot foot, the official tells us. And a turnover on the Wildcats as their 8th. Pittsfield ball trying to make it a double-digit lead for the first time on the evening. Scranton will bring it up for the Saukees. Seen him really aggressive driving from the perimeter, much more so than usual. Here's Hayden down low, a power dribble, goes up, shot no good, but he's fouled from behind by Gage Smith. it looks like, and 2 shots coming up for Jess Hayden. Gage Smith picks up the foul. It's his second of the contest, team 6th. And Jess Hayden at the free throw line to shoot a pair. First one by Hayden is good. Bowlers Universe, they're open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays till midnight, Saturdays 4 to midnight. They offer many menu items, burgers and fries, specialty pizzas. Try one of the many craft beers as well at Bowlers Universe. Hey, they got open bowling on Friday nights. Come out and check it out at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. I believe it starts at 9 until close. Second one no good, and the rebound down to Blaine Miller, who's back into the game for the Wildcats. A 10-point Saukee lead. Wildcat basketball, though, trying to cut it closer. 3:30 to play in the half. Gage Smith with it. Personnel reaches out, and he'll pick up a silly second foul, and he'll head to the bench. He's going for the steal. His second, team's second. Adam Musgrave in for Pittsfield. Personnel heads to the bench. Dixon will be the man to throw it in. Gets it to Gage Smith in the backcourt. He has picked up the bounce. Looks for an opening. Mason Smith pops free. He'll work against Ballinger. The thing about Mason is he's about 6'2 or 6'3, and they're calling for carrying now as he kind of got the hand under the ball. But usually he's been guarded by Ballinger or Scranton. He's always going to have the size advantage, and he's not too bad at going in and posting up with that little floater as well. 3:11 to play in the half. 26-16 Saukees. Hayden has it out front. Kicks it on the wing to Musgrave. Musgrave loses his footing, and he'll be called for the travel. Pittsfield turnover is there. 5th for the contest. Daniel back in. And Ballinger will be the man to take a chair. Pittsfield now with a little full court man pressure, it looks like. Gage Smith with it in the backcourt. He works a pass to Dixon. Dixon will take it across. Guarded by Daniel. Now he's picked it up. Out near the center circle to Gage Smith. 2:50 to play in the half. Gage Smith drives, kicks to Dixon. Dixon on a little pull-up floater, won't go. Rebound tipped and run down by Adam Musgrave. Gets it to Scranton. Scranton will push it into the front court for the Saukees. Little dribble drive in. Fakes, kicks to the wing. Jess Hayden, 3, no good. And on the rebound, down with it is Gage Smith for the Wildcats. He'll take it across at the 2:30 mark to Miller. Left side, Tobias. Ball knocked loose for a moment. Tobias, though, strong with it. Dribble drive in, gets it to Miller, who threw a pass and stolen away. Musgrave took it away for the Saukees. Turnover number 10, for Western. That's been a problem for the Wildcats in the second quarter. Musgrave with the basketball. Threw a pass that actually hit Tobias's foot, so they'll call that a kick. Brennan Tomei will check in with the stoppage in place. It's down Reel. On the other side, Fessler returns, and Miller takes a chair for Western. 2:07 to play in the second quarter. Inbounds pass. Musgrave is open, couldn't catch it, and the ball stolen away. Mason Smith on the run out into the front court. Dribble drive in, left it too short off the front of the rim, and Jess Hayden with the rebound. Scranton on the run out. Drives in, floater up, no good. Rebound tipped. Hayden had it, but that's because he was over the back. Jess Hayden's first, team third. And with 1:50 to play in the half, it's a 10-point Pittsfield lead in Western basketball. Gage Smith with it in the backcourt. In trouble with the handle there for a moment. Now he's regaining. Now he dribbles it off of his foot, and the ball gets into the front court to Kason Tobias. Through a dangerous pass. It's out of bounds into the front row. And Western with their 11th turnover. Here comes TJ Reel back to the action for Pittsfield. He replaces Musgrave. 1:37 to play in the second. 26-16 is the Saukee lead. We've been stuck at that score for a bit. Tom Abe hands it to Reel. Out top, Daniel fakes the pass. Now to Reel between the circles. Tom Abe, right wing, Scranton. To Tom Abe. Little pull-up jump shot from the free throw line, and the sophomore with his first two. To 28-16, a 12-point lead. Saukees build on that biggest lead of the contest. And here's the ball kicked now, but that run keeps on going. Pittsfield's trailed 16-13 in this game, and they're on a 15-0 run right now. 1:11 to play in the half. Dixon with it near the half-court line. He'll take it across on the dribble. Works it to Mason Smith near the sideline right side. Guarded there by Daniel. He can try to expose that size advantage. He drives in, ball stripped on the way. Loose on the court, tied up. It'll be Pittsfield basketball. On the alternating possession there, the 12th turnover for Western. Into the contest for the Wildcats for the first time is Andrew Wilson, the 5'10 junior. Saukees also returned Carter Klatt to the action. Nolan Daniels going to sit down. Maybe there's a little blood on his uniform. It looks like possible. We're under a minute to play in the half. Pittsfield's got a 12-point lead. They'll look to hold for a final shot here with 43 seconds to play in the half. Scranton with it. They're not pressured out front, so he'll just bounce it. Pittsfield's got a 12-point lead, trying to build on it here to beat a buzzer. And Western looks to be kind of resigned to the fact to let him have the clock here. Scranton out top, Klatt with 17 seconds as we get a little more movement. Klatt finds Scranton out front with 13. Now 10. Dribbles toward the right wing. Looking for the opening. Out top, Klatt. Pivots a couple of times to Reel. Reel with the 3 on the way. Off balance, no good. And on the rebound, Fessler's got it. And we head to halftime in the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. It's a 28-16 advantage for Pittsfield on top of Western. Halftime stats and more your way after this.
At U.S. Cellular, we believe you should get more of the latest 5G technology for less of your hard-earned money. Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours. Any of our 5G phones with no trade-in or hidden fees. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
Come check out America's locally grown wireless at U.S. Cellular. Visit Carnes Communications, a U.S. Cellular authorized agent, located at 224 East Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Logan Ag is now in its 60th year. That's almost as old as Grampy.
That's right, boys, and we continue to provide
quality product at competitive prices
with service that exceeds customer expectations. Logan Agri-Service,
serving agriculture since 1962.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Hi, I'm Barry Wearies. I'm an orthopedic surgeon here at Blessing. In the dream world, I would have loved to have been a Major League Baseball player. This job has been so satisfying. When I do a total knee or a total hip replacement on a patient, it is so fulfilling to improve their quality of life. They can do things now that they couldn't do before the surgery. And when they're in the office and they're very appreciative, it makes me feel that I'm doing the Lord's work.
Welcome back on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. It's a 28-16 advantage for the Pittsfield Saukees on top of the Western Wildcats. Saukees ended the half on a 15-0 run, and in the second quarter outscored Western 18-3 to build this lead out to 12, which is their largest of the contest. And Thomas has a look at some of your halftime stats.
For the Saukees, they end the half with 6 turnovers. Their free throw percent looks at 2 for 6 and ends up being 33.3%. The foul side of things, let's see, I didn't tally these up. They ended up with 3 total team fouls, 2 on Keller Personette and 1 on Jess Hayden. And on the Western side of things, they ended the half with 12 turnovers, which is really helps you explain the score right here. That being a big trouble for them. And they ended up with, let's see, 6 team fouls there in the half. 1 on Case and Tobias. Mason Smith has 1, Gage Smith with 2, Ethan Dixon with 1, and Caden Fessler with 1.
At halftime, it's a 28-16 advantage for Pittsfield. FM Stats brought to you in part by Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. Look at team shooting percentages and individual scoring. The Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show after this.
For your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market, your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say Pepsi, please, at your local county market.
Back with you on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Halftime stats brought to you in part by Damon Emmerich at Green Rivers Bank, here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan needs. Call Damon Emmerich, 217-285-4404. Pittsfield's up by a dozen, and Thomas has a look at the rest of your halftime stats.
The scoring on Pittsfield's side looks like Adam Musgrave with 1, Keller Personette with 2, Jess Hayden with 1, TJ Reel scoring 8, Nate Scranton leading the way with 10, Brendan Tomhave with 2, and Carter Klatt with 4. Their percentages break out to 12 of 26 for 46% shooting from the field, 2 of 8 from 3 for 25%, and 2 of 6 from the free throw line for 33%. For Western side of things, Mason Smith leads the way for them with 14, and Ethan Dixon with 2. The shooting from the field is 6 of 17, 35% for Western, and from 3, 4 of 10 for 40%, with no free throws.
Wildcats has got to take better care of the basketball, and they're right in this thing. They're just giving Pittsfield too many opportunities to score, and the Saukees have taken advantage, especially in that second quarter. It is a 28-16 Saukee lead. Our final break on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Second half play-by-play your way after this on Central Illinois Sports.
Be thinking about tax planning? You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carls, Nathan Jansen, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113 extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
Where do you go before the game, during the game, or after the game? It's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point. They invite you to stop by after the game tonight. They'll have a limited menu of food for 30 minutes after the game. Join them on Mondays 4 to 11, kitchen open till 9. Closed Tuesdays. Wednesdays they feature smoked meat. Try the wings, the best around. For a cold drink and great food, it's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point on the south side of the track. Stop by before the game, during the game, or after the game at Jersey's in Camp Point.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com.
Thanks to Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Sailor dealer in Pittsfield, at the corner of Washington and Jackson Street, for being our halftime sponsor. You'll find them on one of the busiest corners in town, or call 285-5400 for Carnes Communications. Western will have the basketball, trailing 28-16 here at the halftime break. We'll start the second half with Dixon, Gage Smith, Mason Smith, Tobias, and the fifth man is Andrew Wilson. So they're going to go away from their original starting lineup this to Hare. Saukees have their original starters in Klatt, Reel, Ballinger, Stout, and Scranton. Pittsfield into the half on a 15-0 run. And Western looking to get back on track here. Ball comes free to Tobias out front. They're working between the circles to Gage Smith. Gage Smith will put it on the dribble. Looks for an opening. He has now picked it up in some trouble. Gets it to Casey Tobias out top. Are you a little surprised not to see Mason Smith to start the second half? 14 of their 60. Here's the ball off the back of Ballinger's leg and stolen away. Scranton has a swipe back away by Tobias for a moment. It's loose. Kept alive by Klatt, so no turnover there against Pittsfield. But it is one against Western. Reel with it on the wing right side for the Saukees. Works it to Stout. Stout dribbling around the perimeter. Now to Reel, and he'll call out the offensive set for the Saukees. 7:13 to play in the third. A 12-point lead in the basketball for Pittsfield. Scranton with it out front. Looks to Klatt on the pick and roll. Puts up a shot off balance and gets it to go. Klatt's got 6 and makes the lead 14 for the Saukees. 30-16. Into the front court comes Western. Dixon. Check that's Fessler with the basketball. Out to Gage Smith. Over to Dixon on the wing. Kicks it right side. Tobias for the 3. It's off the mark. Rebound tipped in. Klatt secures it for Pittsfield. Off to Scranton. He'll push quickly into the front court. Bounce pass down to Ballinger. Back out to Scranton. Fakes the 3. Dribble drive in. Lost it on the way up and turned it over. Turnover number 8 against the Saukees. Memory serves correctly. Into the front court. Caden Fessler, a wide open 3, and he buries it from the wing. Fessler, the senior, with the tray, and makes it 30-19. 6:18 to play in this third period. First points in a very long time for this Western team. Here's Scranton at the free throw line. Little pull-up jump shot. It's short. Rebound down to Klatt. He's grabbing boards by the handful now. Puts up a shot no good as it wouldn't fall through. And Dixon with the rebound for Western, trying to cut it down to single digits. Tobias with the right side. Gets it to Fessler. To Dixon just inside the arc, but puts up that mid-range jump shot and knocks it home. And a little 5-0 run by Western has cut the lead down to 9. On the Trash Queen scoreboard, their business is picking up. Trash Queen 217-320-4320. Ballinger to Stout out front. Works it left side to Scranton. Over it goes to Ballinger. Kicks to the wing and Reel for the 3. It's short. Rebound. Reel gets it back. Drives in. Puts it up and in for 2. Good job following a shot by TJ Reel. He's in double digits with 10 and makes it 32-21. Tobias into the front court. He's already used the dribble. Bounces down to the baseline to Fessler. Out top, Gage Smith. They'll try the dribble drive. Kicks to the wing. Fessler, opposite side for 3, no good. And the rebound again to Carter Klatt. Works it to Stout into the front court with the dribble. To Klatt. Extra pass, Rio gonna get a wide open three, and he buries it from the wing. TJ Real's got 13, and it's 35-21 Pittsfield. 4:50 to play in this third period. Tobias with it out top, Gage Smith. The Dixon dribble drive in, shot up no good. Rebound down to Klatt again. We've got 5 rebounds already in this third quarter. We're not 4 minutes into the third. Scranton takes him in the dribble drive. Got the man off of his feet, shot up no good, fouled. And he'll shoot 2 shots. Scranton very aggressive off the dribble tonight. Foul against Western is whistled against Fessler, his second, team first of the second half. Nate Scranton to shoot up there. Probably the Saukees' best free throw shooter. And his first one is no good. Real Twine located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport. We're local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and so much more. Stop by and see Rick and Tracy Real, Mr. and Mrs. Sauke, and Real Twine, 217-285-5013. Personette, Hayden, and Anstead in for the Saukees. Scranton's second is good. He's got 11, and it makes it 36-21, a 15-point advantage. Tobias with it on the sideline, has picked it up, throws it out front to Gage Smith with the right hand bounce. Free throw line to Dixon. Look back door wasn't open. Now to left side it goes to Tobias. Mason Smith has also checked back in. Now a reach and foul called against one of the Saukees here. And that'll be Nate Scranton, his first, team first of the half. Ball out on the baseline for Western. 4:17 to play in the third. Gage Smith with a lob pass out front. Fessler will run it down near the half-court line. He wants Mason Smith to come get it, and he will. Mason had a good first half with 14 points for the freshman. He's going to put in a bunch in his career. He'll bounce it to Gage Smith. Into Dixon. Dixon trying to back down his man, and Real tries the help side defense, and is called for the reach. Real's first, team second of the half. Again, the Wildcats on the baseline. Gage Smith, the trigger. On the wing, Mason Smith. Off of the screen from Dixon. Now has picked up the dribble. To Gage Smith, looking down low. Ball was overthrown and chip stolen away. Real with the run into the front court. Down to Hayden in transition. He'll put it up, miss it off the iron. Rebound loose on the floor, and last touch by Pittsfield. It'll be Western ball out of bounds. 3:42 to play in the third. Western back with it in their possession. Mason Smith, the Gage Smith out front. Guarded by Personette and the man-to-man by Pittsfield. Now to Mason Smith, lobs down low, shot put up no good by Dixon. Rebound to Hayden for the Saukees. Hands it to Scranton. They've got a man advantage for a moment. They get it to Real. He's feeling it. Lets it go from downtown. It's way short. And Dixon hustled back and got the rebound. 3:15 to play in the third. Not a lot of stoppages here in this third period. It's really flying by. Dixon on the right side, Fessler. Bounce pass down low. Ball going to be tipped, stolen away. Another turnover by the Wildcats. They're 15th. Personette coast to coast. Layup up, no good. Out of control. And the rebound down to Case and Tobias. Tobias will drive the other way. Had the ball poked away for a second. Gets it down low to Fessler. Good patience. Shot no good. And on the rebound, it'll be a foul called on one of the Saukees. It's Jess Hayden with the whistle. His second, team third. Nolan Daniel in. TJ Real down. On the other side for the Wildcats, Blaine Miller returns. And Caden Fessler takes a chair. 2:51 to play in the third. A little sloppy basketball here down the last couple of minutes of this quarter. Gage Smith with it right side. Out front to Miller. Surveys the floor as the sophomore Blaine Miller. Out front to the freshman Mason Smith. He'll pull up now for a three from the top of the key. It's no good, and Personette has the rebound fall into his possession. To Scranton. Left side, Daniel. Daniel on the dribble drive. Works it back up behind the arc to Scranton. Skips it across to Hayden on the right wing. To Daniel, top of the key. Puts it on the single dribble. A 15-point lead and the basketball for Pittsfield. Daniel to Hayden right side on the baseline. They'll work it around to Scranton. Now Personette as they reverse the ball. Ooh, there was Daniel open for a moment. They get it to Scranton. He tries the dribble drive. Shot up no good, but he's banged around and fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line to shoot two more. Foul whistled here against Gage Smith, and that will be his third, the second foul of the half by the Wildcats. Scranton to shoot a pair. Trying to expand on what is the largest lead of the contest for the Saukees, this 15-point bulge. First one on the way is no good. He's missed the front end both times. Brennan Tomei back in. Anstead sits down. Miller and Rucker return for the Wildcats. Dixon and Tobias take a chip. Nate Scranton, the senior for the Saukees, trying to put in his 12th point of the evening. It's up and it's good. It makes it 37-21. Smith with it in the backcourt. That's Gage Smith. Still on the dribble. Works it across the half-court line to Miller. Left side, Rucker. Rucker between the circles now, Smith. Over it comes to Mason Smith from Gage. And Owen Daniel took the ball out of his hands, and they're calling for the reach-in foul. Owen Daniel's foul is his first, team fourth. Fessler comes back in. Miller sits down for the black-clad Cats. Pass into the backcourt to Gage Smith. He'll work up against Daniel. Across to Rucker. On the wing, Miller. Excuse me, that's Wilson. Now out front, Gage Smith to Wilson on the wing. Ball kicked by Personette. And ball to bounce to the Wildcats on the sideline. Personette showing off the soccer skills. 1:29 left of this third period. Ball goes into the backcourt. Gage Smith will track it down for Western. He'll work it across to Wilson, to Rucker in the corner. Bounces down low into traffic and turns it over. Wildcats have turned it over a ton tonight. Into the front court. Daniel gets a good look from three. It rattles in and out, no good. And Fessler grabs the board for Western. Gets it to Gage Smith. Wants to push into the front court. Dribble drive, kicks to the wing. Mason Smith, three off the mark. Fessler shoved Personette in the back on the rebound, and he'll be called for the foul, his third. His third and the team third. TJ Reel back in. Daniel sits down. Also Musgrave back into the game. He will sit down Personette, it looks like. .102 to play in the third. A 16-point lead in the basketball for the Saukees. In what has been a low-scoring third quarter. Reel out top, Musgrave. Works it to Reel. Now to Scranton on the left side. Tomei gets a touch on the wing. Down low, Reel with the left hand. Finishes at the rim for two more. He's got 15. And makes it 39-21. An 18-point lead. Pittsfield's biggest. Ooh, a near turnover. Rucker ran it down there to Gage Smith. 30 seconds to play in the third. Mason Smith with it right side. Long skip pass over to Fessler. Fessler will put it on the dribble. Looks out near the center circle. Mason Smith to Rucker. Good quick pass down low. Wilson to Fessler. Shot up no good, but he's fouled. And he'll shoot two. Good ball movement by the Wildcats there. It was a little dicey to start the possession, but then they got it whipping around with a foul called on Jess Hayden is his second and the fifth team foul for the Saukees. And Caden Fessler to the free throw line to shoot two for Western. Hayden's got 3 points. They all came on a single shot from the right corner. And his first free throw is up and no good. Pike County Concrete, if you need concrete for your next job or project, Pike County Concrete, the place to go. They've got locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville to better serve you. 217-285-5548. Into the game for the first time, Max Keller for Western. Second one by Fessler is good as it rolls through. And Fessler will take a chair as Miller is back in for the Wildcats. 18.3 seconds to play in the third. 39-22 Saukees. They'll also do the ball to start the fourth quarter, barring a tie-up in the next 12 seconds. Tomei with it out front. They'll work it over to Reel. Down low, Klatt, and he's bumped from behind by Miller with 6.7 seconds to play in the third. The fourth team foul for the Wildcats. The first of the game on Blaine Miller. Ball to bounds underneath. Scranton will throw it in. Dixon checks back in first, though, for Western to give them a little more length down here. Lob pass comes into Klatt in the corner. Scranton fakes the three. Now with a little dribble for the tray on the way. It's no good. Rebound loose. TJ Reel picks it up, puts it in to beat the buzzer. And after three, it's a 41-22 advantage for the Pittsfield Saukees on top of the Western Wildcats. Fourth quarter play your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build. Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Pittsfield will have the basketball to start the final quarter of play, up by their largest margin of the night, a 19-point lead as TJ Reel beat the buzzer on a putback. TJ's got 17 in this contest. And he, Scranton, Ballinger, Klatt, and Stout start the fourth quarter for the Saukees. Right side with it, Reel lobs it up for Stout, went up for the dunk, shot was missed, and the rebound down to Fessler. Dixon with it into the front court. Works it over to Smith. Gage Smith to Dixon. Skips to the wing. Caden Fessler for a three. It's off the mark. Rebound. Ballinger kept it alive. Stout grabs it for Pittsfield. Into the front court, TJ Reel. Baseline drive. Cut off there. Bounces in the paint to Stout. Had the ball knocked away. They'll say Tobias touched it last, and it will stay with Pittsfield underneath. Good defense by Case and Tobias on the recovery there. Ball out of bounds underneath for the Saukees. Scranton to inbound to a wide open Carter Klatt. That's about as easy as it'll get. Didn't really move. He just kind of stood there and nobody guarded him for Western. Not good communication by the Wildcats. A 21-point Pittsfield lead. 7-11 to play in the contest. Now Klatt steals it away from Fessler. Gets it to Scranton. Into the front court on the drive. Little pull-up jumper. Good again for Scranton. Give him another two and makes it 45-22 Saukees. They just keep building on this lead on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Tobias with it on the wing left side. He'll work the pass out top to Gage Smith. Gage puts it on the deck, puts up a shot. Runner is good, and he's fouled. And he'll head to the free throw line, trying to put the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Referee tells us to count the basket. Fouls on Nate Scranton, his second, team sixth. And it is Gage Smith to the free throw line for Western. His free throw is up and good. Makes it 45-25. 6:45 left. Stout into the front court. He's full speed ahead. Now puts it behind the back on the dribble. Klatt on the right wing. See much of Carter Klatt in that third period, did we? Now to Scranton. Works off of the screen. Ball knocked loose. Stolen away. Fessler into the front court. Ballinger, though, chases it down from behind. Saves it alive. Reel will get it. In the front court, ball is tipped. Run down by, well, nobody. I think a foul is going to be called here on Mason Smith. He and Klatt kind of collided, both going for the ball. Foul on Mason Smith is his second. Team foul number 5 by Western. Kind of a helter-skelter play there. I can tell you, Liberty's leading Quincy Notre Dame 41-34 in the third period of that game. There's a lob in. And they overthrew Bobby Stout as it went right through his hands, and it should be ball out of bounds on the sideline. I don't think anybody touched that. Wilson checks back in. Fessler sits down for Western. 6:22 to play. A 20-point Pittsfield lead. Western trying to make a run at it here, though. Gage Smith with it to Dixon. Double team comes it in. Works the pass out top to Smith. On the right side, Mason Smith. Deep three ball is an air ball, and TJ Reel grabs another board. He'll take it into the front court on the dribble. Out front to Ballinger. Surveys the floor, now gets it to Stout. Right side Scranton, under 6 to play. Scranton to Stout, top of the key. Rips and drives, kicks to Reel, left side. Puts it on the deck. Little pull-up jump shot, no good as it was altered as he saw the defender coming at him. Rebound is a tie-up as Tobias took it down to the belly button, and the possession arrow favors Western. Fessler back in. Tobias sits down. On the other side, Stout takes a chair as Personette returns for Pittsfield. 5 minutes, 45 seconds left in this one. Wilson with it to Mason Smith. Right side hands it off to Wilson. Wilson has picked up the bounce. Looking for someone to pop free. That someone will be Fessler. A little bit of a high bounce, but he kept the hand on top. Now they try the backdoor pass. Marco Ballinger face guard the man. That pass just goes out of bounds. And a turnover on the Wildcats. Is their 19th. Ouch. 5:15 to play. A 20-point Saukee lead. Trying to nail down their 11th victory of the season. Personette, right side Rio for the tray. Yes. T.J. Rio from downtown. Terry's having a good night, isn't he? He's got 20. Here's a little floater in the lane by Dixon, won't go. Rebound down to Fessler, put it up, won't fall. But he's fouled and we'll shoot it fair. Will Caden Fessler. Foul called on Personette. That'll be his third. 17th foul. And Caden Fessler to shoot a pair. Fessler on the night has 4 points. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And his first one is up and good. Tim Waters and Waters Concrete. They offer quality concrete for your new build, driveways, sidewalks, decorative patios, anything with concrete. It's Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052 for Waters Concrete. Caden Fessler, the senior, puts the second one up, and it's no good. Personette gets the rebound for the Saukees. Jess Hayden checks back into the game for Pittsfield a moment ago. 48-26, the Saukee lead. Scranton with it. Looked down low, wasn't open. Now, happy elbow to Personette. Rio, left side, Ballinger gets a touch. 4:30 to play. Ballinger out of a double team, finds Rio. He's open for another three. It's off the mark. Rebound, Personette kept it alive. Hayden grabs it. He's tied up by Mason Smith, and the possession arrow this time favors the Saukees. Or are we going to have a foul call here? No, they're going to call a foul. Thank goodness. Foul on Mason Smith is his third, team foul number 6, and Western wants a timeout here. 4:23 left in this one. 48-26, the Saukee lead. Back with you following this timeout.
Searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
Press Yours On You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Press Yours On You, Highway 24, Camp Point.
.423 left, 48-26 is the Pittsfield advantage on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen, 217-320-4320. For all your residential and commercial trash pickup needs. Saukee ball underneath their own hoops. Scranton will be the man to throw it in. Looks for the opening. Finds Reel on the wing for a three. It's short. Rebound, Hayden tipped it, but Fessler grabs it for the Wildcats. Off to Gage Smith. Smith brings it across the half-court line. Still on the bounce out front with the 4:07 mark. Here's a pass down low. Jess Hayden dives after, trying to get the steal. Ball goes out of bounds on the sideline. It'll stay with Western here. Gage Smith to inbound from the corner. Out front to Dixon. Looks to Curtis Stout for the play call. Right side, Wilson. Wilson, a single bounce with to Dixon, top of the key. Under 4 to play. On the left side, Gage Smith. Between the circles to Wilson. Fessler now with the right side. Out top, Gage Smith. Puts it on the dribble. Look for the back door, wasn't open. Now to Dixon, fakes the 3. To Gage Smith, he'll let it fly from downtown, and it's good. Gage Smith with the tray. He's got 6 and makes it 48-29. Scranton into the front court to Personette. He'll drive in, put it up and in for 2. As Pittsfield breaks the pressure of the Wildcats, and back to a 21-point lead. Into the front court, Dixon, little floater up. Shot is good, and he's fouled there, and Dixon will have a chance for an and one. It's a 50-31, 3:11 left. Pittsfield will have 5 new guys in. Musgrave, Klatt, Stout, Tom Have, and Daniel. So we'll sit down that set of 5 seniors here on senior night. Dixon to the free throw line, trying to complete the 3-point play. He's got 6 points in the contest. His free throw is up and no good. Carter Klatt with the rebound for Pittsfield. To the Musgrave. Western will try a little full court pressure. Now Tom Have on the dribble into the front court. Has picked it up. Looks on the right side. Stout rips, drives, and the ball knocked away from behind by Fessler. And it stays underneath for Pittsfield. Here comes Anstead and Allen in for the Saukees. They will replace Stout and Klatt. Those 2 seniors get a nice round of applause as well. 50-31 Saukees, 2:57 left. Nolan Daniel to trigger. He'll get it into Anstead on the wing. Back to Daniel in the corner. Baseline drive. Had the ball poked away, but it comes free to Anstead. Out to Allen, right side now. Brennan. Tom Have for 3, and it rattles home. Tom Have from downtown. He's got 5, and makes it 53-31. 2:40 left. Wilson with the ball on the dribble out front. A little trouble with it. Now picks it up, gets it to Dixon. Against Allen. A 3 right side, Gage Smith too hard, and Connor Allen has the rebound and then loses his footing. They'll call it a jump ball. And it'll be Pittsfield basketball on the alternating possession there. Some of the Western fans didn't like the call. 2:26 left. Bounce pass will come to Daniel. Works it to Tom Have, looks up the floor, there's Allen. A single dribble of it to Musgrave. And he'll pull it back out front. 53-31 Saukees with 2:15 to play. Allen with the basketball, double team coming at him. Over to Musgrave as the Wildcats going to try to double the ball, and Brad Tom Have calls the timeout. 2:07 to play, 53-31 is the Saukee advantage here. We're back with you after this.
The Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop features all of your favorite specialty espresso drinks. Enjoy over 50 fabulous flavors of Lotus and try the new Soda Mixology with exciting flavor combinations added to your favorite Pepsi product. Come see us at the Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop today. The Rustic Market is a small town treasure. Come discover unique gifts, home decor, and a variety of specialty foods. Find fun clothes from size small to 3X and a personal stylist to outfit you from head to toe. And new merchandise weekly. Explore the Rustic Market today.
2 minutes, 7 seconds to play. 53-31. The lead for Pittsfield over Western. Western has Mason Smith, Rucker, Miller, Keller, and the 5th man to check in is Dylan Ross, the freshman. As they sub in a new 5. Ball goes into the backcourt to Nolan Daniel for the Saukees. Pittsfield won the junior varsity contest earlier tonight. Here's Tom Have on a little runner. Shot no good. Rebound down to Anstead. He'll turn around, put it back up, no good, but it's fouled. And he will shoot 2 shots. Foul on Mason Smith is his 4th. And Caden Anstead to shoot a pair. With 1:55 left, the junior where the Saukees steps to the charity stripe, where his first one is up and no good. Atlanta Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday on the south side of the square in Pittsfield. The second one by Anstead does find the mark and makes it 54-31. Just under 2 minutes to play. Rucker into the front court. Has picked up the dribble. Works it out to Ross. Ross tries the lob pass down low, looking for Mason Smith. He'll take it behind the arc. Look for the three from the wing. It's up and good. Mason Smith with a three, and Curtis Stout calls the timeout. 54-34, 1:38 left. Back. I don't know if they just want to get some subs in here. Not going to take the actual break. It's a length of the court to go for the Saukees. Kyler Tobias is in the game for the first time for the Wildcats. Into the front court, Daniel with it for Pittsfield. 1:24 to play. Up by 20. Going to win their fourth in a row here are the Saukees. But they're going through a tough stretch in January where they fell to below 500 by as many as 3 games. A minute to play here on senior night at Voschel Gymnasium. Pittsfield will play here next Tuesday against Calhoun. They're on the road next Thursday at Liberty. The girls play a game tomorrow night right here. You need to check it out. Come out to Voschel Gym. We're on the ladies Saukees as they play in their regional contest against East Alton Wood River. Now Adam Musgrave losing the ball off of his fingertips. It goes out of bounds. A Saukee turnover. And with 42.3 seconds left, Western will have it. Rucker will bring it up. Works at the Kyler Tobias right side. Out front to Ross. Ross looks for the opening. 30 seconds left. Ball stolen away by Musgrave. Musgrave on the dribble. He'll put it up and slam it down. Musgrave with the one-hand slam. Just an emphasis on that gun. 56-34. 14 seconds left. Miller puts up a three, no good. Rebound down to Allen. Gets it to Daniel. And the Saukees can dribble this one out. 56-34 to win for Pittsfield. They move to 11-10 on the season. Western drops to 5-21. And we take you to the Alliance Community Hospital post-game show where we have final stats and more your way after this.
Barry Waries. I'm an orthopedic surgeon here at Blessing. In the dream world, I would have loved to have been a Major League Baseball player. This job has been so satisfying. When I do a total knee or a total hip replacement on a patient, it is so fulfilling to improve their quality of life. They can do things now that they couldn't do before the surgery, and when they're in the office and they're very appreciative, it makes me feel that I'm doing the Lord's work.
Logan Ag is now in its 60th year. That's almost as old as Grampy.
That's right, boys, and we continue to provide
Quality product at competitive prices.
with service that exceeds customer expectations. Logan Agri-Service.
Serving agriculture since 1962.
Pike County Glass has been outfitting homes and businesses with high-quality windows and doors since 1952. We'll work with your schedule and budget to ensure your project is done in an affordable and timely manner. Our team is happy to travel near or far to install your door or window project. Did we mention we also replace auto glass? Please come and see us at 1071 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-4275 for all your glass needs.
Pike Feeds is a locally owned and operated feed mill in Pittsfield. We know and understand the passion you have for your livestock. That's why for the past 30 years, we've served our customers with quality products such as premixes, supplements, and complete feeds for multiple livestock species. Pike Feeds in-house nutritionists will create a nutritional program to ensure maximum performance of your operation. Stop by 1250 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-5656.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital post-game show. Final on this one, a 56-34 win for the Pittsfield Saukees over the Western Wildcats. Saukees moved to 11-10 on the year. They've won 4 in a row. They'll play here against Calhoun next Tuesday night. Western drops to 5-21 on the season. The Wildcats led 13-11 after one quarter, but the Saukees clamped down in the second quarter on the defensive side, ended the half on a 15-0 run, and never looked back in round 2. Their 4th straight victory, and Thomas has a look at your final stats.
For Western, to start things off, they had 20 turnovers on the game. Mason Smith led the way with 17 points for them. Gage Smith with 6, Ethan Dixon with 6, and Caden Fessler with 5. On Pittsfield's side of things, Adam Musgrave had 3, Keller Personette with 4, Jess Hayden with 1, TJ Reel with 20, Nate Scranton with 14, Brendan Tomhave with 5, Carter Klatt with 8, and that rounds it out. On the shooting percentage side, Pittsfield as a team shot 23 of 53 for 43% from the field, 5 of 17 for 3 for 29%, and from the free throw line, they were 5 of 12 for 42%. Western was 12 of 32 from the field for 38%. 7 of 19 from 3 for 37%, and 3 of 6 from the line for 50%.
Well, the final of this one is a 56-34 win for the Saukees here on senior night. A timeout on the Illini Community Hospital post-game show. More your way after this.
At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes would like to get a huddle started in your community or get you involved as a booster in the huddles that are already in your community. Go to westernilfca.org. That's westernilfca.org to find out more, or give me a call at 217-473-5151. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes, working to bring Jesus Christ into your lives and your students' lives in our area. Crime Stoppers of Pike County is a program designed to allow members of the community to provide anonymous information about criminal activity without fear of reprisal or reluctance to get involved. By utilizing Crime Stoppers, a person can provide crime-solving assistance, cash rewards available up to $1,000. Callers will receive a personal code which is used to pay cash rewards if their information leads to an arrest. See something, hear something, say something. 217-285-1500 to leave your tip. Be sure to check out our Facebook page.
Pikeland Motors, located on the east side of the square in Pittsfield, is the place to go for your next new or used vehicle purchase. Plus, they have great service after the sale. Call Pikeland Motors at 285-2196. And after your trip to Pikeland with that new vehicle, head on down to the Riverbank in Florence. Great steak night every Thursday night. The drinks are cold, the food is hot at the Riverbank in Florence, on the banks of the Illinois River, and sometimes in it. Thanks to Doug Daniel and Riverbank and Pikeland Motors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fnbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. We hope you've experienced Castiles in Pittsfield sometime in your life. If not, they're just west of the square in Pittsfield. Castiles has top quality paints and home decorative ideas, plus a great selection of greeting cards, ladies' clothing, many great gift ideas, wedding registration, and more. Castiles is a one-stop, fantastic place for you to shop. Why don't you stop by Castiles today, west of the square in Pittsfield? You'll want to stop by soon and often at Castiles. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Welcome back to the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. A 56-34 win for the Pittsfield Saukees over the Western Wildcats here. And visiting with Saukee head coach Brad Tomhaven. Coach, I see that he kind of hurried back. Were you worried Coach Bacon kind of going after the job there? He did a pretty good job Wednesday night.
Yeah, he did. Him and Jordan and Noah really kept it in stride and did a great job, and the kids did a nice job. So, listen, if I trust those guys with the practice, I trust those guys in the game, and we're all on the same page. So, whether I'm here or they're not, it's a system, and I think that's why the comfort and everything just kept rolling. But yes, those guys did a great job Wednesday night.
I don't ever remember you missing a game, and I think you had a couple of children during some sort of a stretch when you were still coaching basketball, so that would be different for you.
Yeah, that was the first one in 23 years, all the levels that so it is what it is, I think Brody was born during December. Mackenzie was in good hands. The nurses had her, and I think her mom was with her, so she was in good hands. I don't think I was going to do anything. I probably would have messed something up there, so thought I'd come be here. So, those guys are they're good to have around.
You come out tonight, senior night. First of all, what a tremendous group of seniors you have amongst the pep band, cheerleaders, Saukeettes, basketball team. A really, really good, strong group that participates in a lot of different activities.
Yeah, Angie and I were talking today when we had the seniors down, just kind of walking them through what the senior night organization was going to look like. And I said, wow, that's the first time in a long time, if ever, since I've been here, that we've had a whole entire wall filled with senior posters, banners. So it's a class that is very involved, and it's good to see. So proud of the guys that I get to spend a lot of time with, but I'm also proud of our student body and the kids that participate in so many things and put a lot of time in to making our extracurriculars and activities some of the best.
Came out in the first quarter. The Wildcats, Mason Smith, the freshman, we knew he could score it, and he scored it really, really well in that first quarter especially. Actually shot them into a lead, 13-11 after one quarter. But the second quarter, kind of the difference in this contest. You only give up 3 points in the half on a 15-0 run and really kind of never looked back.
Yeah, I didn't think our energy was where it needed to be in the first quarter. And when you don't have that energy and play with any flow or any rhythm, then one, you're pretty easy to guard on the offensive end, and two, you're not a very good defender when you don't play with the energy necessary. And we gave them some open looks, and they knocked them down. So give credit to Western there.
Finished the second half though on a good run, and your guards and TJ and Nate were both tremendous tonight. TJ ends up with 20 points. Nate close behind, and you're needing some big things out of them here over the next couple of weeks if you're going to make a run at it in the postseason.
We do. Your guards have to be really good in big games, and they've got to be able to keep you in it. They got to be able to keep your team level-headed and not panic. And TJ and Nate are really playing well right now and doing the little things that maybe don't show up on a stat sheet to keep our team running good offense and flowing back into defensive stuff. So we're going to need them to continue to do that. We're going to need the other guys to continue to play their role really well. I really felt coming out of Plains and Notre Dame game that we were starting to find our rhythm and starting to find things that were working for us, and guys were understanding different things to help us be successful. And I think you've kind of seen, I think we've seen that as we've gone and playing longer stretches of solid, consistent basketball on both ends.
You have a home game next Tuesday against Calhoun. You finish on the road on Thursday against Liberty, and Liberty obviously one of the best teams in the state on the 1A side, and one of the best teams, if not the best team in our area. We will talk to your seniors after the game on Tuesday night, but do want to talk about who you named your Mr. and Mrs. Sauke this year. I don't know if there's very many people that have put as many hours in a gymnasium over the stretch of the past, 15 years than Rick and Tracy Reel.
No, certainly not. They do so much for not just basketball, but all our activities, and so supportive of our school and the kids. And it's not a more fitting. The award should probably be named after them, to be quite honest with you. But I tried to sit and think about how many bags of popcorn or how many trips they made on that baseline, restocking the soda coolers and coming down during the day and making sure everything was, all the orders were ready, and sitting with Angie and making sure we had plenty of product to sell. And I tell you, aside from the concessions, though, they've just been very supportive. Anything we've needed for the kids, the parent group has always done so much, not just Rick and Tracy, but the parent group has always helped us get some things for the kids, provide some opportunities for the kids when we have overnight trips, or in the summer when we have to stay all night. And but it's definitely spearheaded by those two. And I might try one more sales pitch to try to keep Tracy around, but I don't know if it'll work. So, and if not, they've definitely put the time in.
But I don't know. The best thing about them could be they had 4 boys.
Well, yeah. That
didn't hurt, Coach.
No, that could do some pretty cool things out here. Made me look a lot better than what I am. So, but yeah, I mean, when you think about the parent of kids that you want to have in your program, you quickly think of how Rick and Tracy handle things.
Real quick, you found out your seed for the regional. You'll host West Hancock next Saturday here, a 1 o'clock start time. West Hancock's a team that's, really played well throughout the season, so that'll be a tough matchup. It's a different format this year. People didn't know the first round games are hosted by the higher seed, so you're the higher seed. If you win that contest, you'll play Pleasant Plains at Beardstown. What do you think of the format change for the postseason, as far as getting all 4 classes playing at the same time? And can you explain why they're playing every game in the postseason on the exact same days for all 4 classes too, Coach?
No, I really, they're trying. They're trying to create some excitement back into it by getting all the classes playing at the same time, and culminating at the end of the year with a state tournament, and trying to get more attendance there at the state tournament. But I don't know. We'll see. I kind of like the fact that we're going to get to host a regional game, and we don't have to get on a bus and go anywhere, and we get to play at Voschel. So, that part of it is really cool for us. I'd be singing a different tune if we were the 10 seed and having to go to West Hancock. But this year it worked out, so we get to have another home game. I do kind of like the fact that the Saturday game then thus allows you that next week to have Monday, Tuesday to prepare, if you were to win Saturday, to prepare for a semifinal game. I do kind of like that. I don't necessarily like it forced us anyways. Not everybody did this, but it forced us to move that Friday game against Liberty to a Thursday, just so we could have a day to prepare. You would hate to, on every other year that's going to be your senior night possibly, if you don't move it up like we did this year. So I don't know. We'll see. Once we get into it, we'll see if we rattle some off and have some success in the postseason. Then I'm going to tell you I like it. But if we don't, then I'm going to blame it on the schedule, obviously, because that's the most logical thing to do.
Had to be. 56-34. Saukees with the victory tonight. Coach, as always, thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Saukee head coach Brad Tomei here on the Illini Community Hospital post-game show. Time to take a look at our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about the night from TJ Reel? 20 points on his senior night and helping lead his squad to their 4th straight win, 11th on the season. And TJ Reel's tonight's Edward Jones Player of the Game. That's going to do it from Volsho Gymnasium. For Thomas and Jacob here, I'm Charlie Hill, thanking you for joining us this evening. We hope you'll join